Alright, fellas sleuths, time to take a look at the next episode of the day, Poughkeepsie, Tramps and Thieves. After lunch with Logan, Veronica notices that Hearst Lampoon's offices were egged. Weevil tells her the dean's office was egged the same night, which Veronica relates to her father, Keith. It's her father. Keith receives the police report of Dean Odell's death, but doesn't find anything useful in it. Keith interrogates the Little House girls who went to egging his office, but seem to have alibis for the dean's death. However, Keith later informs Veronica that Nisha's alibi doesn't check out for the dean's car, but it was likely true for Mindy's car, putting her under suspicion. While Keith is investigating the dean's murder, Veronica takes her own case. Veronica is approached by Max, the student who helped Wallace cheat on his exam for a semester. Max hires her to find his beloved Chelsea, who was engaged to be married in a week. Max says that they spent one magical night together talking. He tells her that she sent him a text message about her impending wedding. Veronica quickly finds out that Max's friends hired Chelsea, a prostitute, in order to make him be more confident with girls. His roommate sent him a text message in order to help him get over her. Veronica hires the two prostitutes who might be Chelsea, and one of them is Chelsea. Chelsea is incredibly happy to see Max, surprising both Veronica and Logan. As Max and Chelsea, whose real name is Wendy, make out on the couch, Madison appears, looking for Dick. The next day, Wendy and Max plan their lives together, and Veronica asking Veronica to help them make Wendy disappear from her former life. A better prostitute appears at Logan's door and takes Wendy away, citing problems with their pimp, leaving Max heartbroken. Veronica finds a stain of purple makeup on a towel, and she immediately deduces that Wendy conned Max out of $1,000. Veronica blackmails the judge in order to secure the $1,000 back. Veronica and Logan ask each other personal questions in an attempt to become more intimate, but it fails. At the bus locker, which Veronica instructed the judge to leave the money, she still finds a note that tells Veronica and Max to get in a limo. In the limo, they find Wendy's pimp, who was actually a woman. She tells them that she actually did fall in love with Max, but that she needed money for other reasons. Max immediately pays $10,000 in order for Wendy to be forgiven, under a condition that he doesn't tell anyone about the judge. Unexpectedly, Wendy shows up at Max's door. Max and Wendy's relationship becomes difficult, and she leaves the following morning, claiming that he has acted differently towards her after he found out about her occupation. Max pays Veronica $1 bills he received from Wendy, indicating that she will return to stripping. Madison tells Veronica that she and Logan had sex when he and Veronica were broken up. Uh-oh. So now let's take a look at the production of this episode. The episode was written by executive producer Dan Ruggiero and directed by John T. Kretschmer. Marking Ruggiero's 16th penultimate writing credit and Kretschmer's 12th directing credit. One scene in the episode depicts Veronica and Max sitting in the back seat of a vehicle with Chelsea's pimp, a woman, and several bodyguards. Kretschmer decided to place one of the physically domineering bodyguards between Max and Veronica for comedic effect. In addition, Thomas noted that the actress of the pimp, Jackie DeBatten, appeared in a similar role in an episode of The Office several weeks after the episode aired. The scene in which Keith, in a sheriff's uniform, spots Don Lamb in his car was difficult to edit because there was initially no radio music playing. Michael Mulhaney, the actor of Lamb, was moving his mouth as if singing lyrics. Thomas reported difficulty finding a song that would match the movements. Adam Rose makes his second appearance in Poughkeepsie, Tramps and Thieves after being a suspect in high infidelity. From the very beginning of his appearances, Rose's character Max was planned to begin a romantic relationship with Mac. When Rose received the call that he would be appearing in more episodes for a romantic story on Mac, Rose, who was roommates with the actor Bronson, another Mac love interest, stated, quote, "But I thought that's what my roommate was doing." Thomas called the scene in which Chelsea paints Max's toenails one of his favorite scenes involving no series regulars, noting that it was nearly a 3-minute scene. Thomas drew Brian Davis's, the actress of Chelsea, performance so much that he called her and complimented her after filming ended, while Peter Roth expressed interest in giving her a job on another show. The episode was scored by Mark Lanigan, with whom Thomas had gone to elementary school. Thomas was favorable toward the scene in which Veronica and Logan discuss his past. Saying that scene could have dragged you to its length, but that did not. When scripting the scene, there was discussion in the writer's room regarding the extent of Veronica's jealousy could be, with Thomas and Ruggiero, who Thomas described as, quote, naturally jealous people, winning out and making Veronica more envious rather than less. The scene in which Veronica asks Keith about the report on Dean O'Dell's suicide by humorously requiring him to sing what he has found. Coley and Tony gave 9 different musical impressions of his dialogue. I finally got the report on the Dean's suicide. Wow. So overall, this episode is okay, but yeah, the fact that Madison told Veronica about what happened between her and Logan while Logan and Veronica were broken up, yeah, I don't think Veronica's going to be so happy about that in the next episode, so yeah. So overall, I give Poughkeepsie, Tramps and Thieves 4 marshmallows out of 5. But anyway, tune in a bit as we take a look at the final episode of the day. There's gotta be a morning after pill. So until then, remember everyone, the game's afoot.